Hi, everybody. I thought I'd come on here to talk to you all. I know that I was going to talk to you all about. Let me see. I got it. Oh, okay. I know I was going to talk to you all how you're doing. Talk to you all about. So I just wanted to see how you guys were doing. And I know that Hi, love roller coaster. How you doing? I'm sorry, I can't see the chat, so I'm like using my phone. So, but I am so glad to see you guys. I was gonna do something with bullying tonight, but like I said in my short video, that I- I'm I'm doing fine, hanging in there, and so like I was saying, yes, I was gonna do a collab tonight with other YouTubers, but like I said in my short video, that's been postponed. I just wanted to get to know all my new subs and um yeah, for some reason I can't see the chat, but that's why I'm using my phone so I can see the chat. Well, thank you, love. How do you say? Can I just call you love? Well, that's good. I'm so glad. But yes, I was gonna get into the topic about bullying tonight, but like I said, um, that's been proposed. I'm trying to get it set up for the other YouTubers, but like I said, there was somebody that had to work, so that's coming. Don't worry, guys, that's coming. Um, other than that, I'm doing okay. Um, and I can't wait to do this. The reason why I want to do it is because I want to be able to educate people on bullying. It's like I said, bullying can kill people. I mean, it can drive you uh, to the extent where, that it can drive somebody over the edge. And so that's why I wanted to do it. But I can't wait to like do it. Um, and to be able to educate yourself. I was bullied myself throughout school and stuff. And but I'm like looking forward to it. And then what we want to do, the people that I'm climbing for, I want what we want to do is we want to be able to like have questions and stuff like that. So, that's probably one thing that we're probably going to do. We're going to have like questions for everybody. But yeah, hi Stacy, how you doing? I figured out Google Hangouts, guys. I just can't see the chat, so I have to use my phone. So, um, it's really cool. I like it. It's really cool. It took me a little while to learn. So how you doing, Stacy? I know I don't show my face much, but that's because I look like a mess. But yeah, that's what I really want to do. That's what we're planning to do. And it's an open panel tonight. If you guys, want to, that's good, Stacy. I'm so glad to see you. How you been feeling lately, Stacy? I'm glad you're doing okay. I saw your live. I thought you did a really good job about, the stuff that's been going on. And I'm sorry that stuff's happening to you. You're doing okay, Stacy? I'm glad to hear that. How's your family? I'm just doing okay. But like I was saying, I'm gonna go back. And then, like I was saying, I'm going to do like like some crime, but it's cases that are not, they're kind of new cases. So, so I was thinking about doing that, and I got a new case coming up, so that's going to be really good. Yeah, I understand, Stacy. That's why I'm educating people on bullying, because I was bullied myself as a kid, and I was supposed to do a collab tonight with 2 other YouTubers, but somebody had to work. So I'm trying to get that all together. And then another person, she was having audio difficulties. So but I am planning to do that collab. I think it'd probably be like on Saturday. But we're not sure. I'm not sure yet. I'm still got to hear from the people. But we've been talking, because we want to be able to educate people, and be able to share our experience, because I know there was a couple of people that wanted to share. I have one person I talk to all the time that wants to share her experience, and I understand that. Thank you, Stacy. Thanks. So I can't wait to do it. I'm looking so forward to doing it. And so it'll be really good to be able to do that. And I just kind of wanted to come on here to see you all. I've been uploading videos, but I haven't done any lives like in, oh God, I'd say about a month the last time I did a live. So, and I just wanted to come up here to see how you all doing, and to thank you, all my new subs. I appreciate it. I hope to get to know you better. I'm a nice person. I don't bite. You are? What kind of stuff are you planning to do, Stacy? Yeah, I could turn my camera on. Let me see. I'll let you guys see me. Let's see. I can turn my camera on. Now can you see me? Now I hope you guys. What kind of stuff are you doing, Stacy? Well, that's good, Stacy. You can. I'm glad you're doing okay. Like, it sucks because I don't know. Like, I can see the chat. But yeah, I have to use it's kind of suck. I don't even know how to use it. How you can see it on Google's. I don't think you can see the chat. You have to look at your phone. So, but yeah, that's, I know a lot of things have been going on, and I feel, I feel bad for some of you. I feel like a lot of things have happened, but I just wanted to express that. You haven't done I'll have to teach you, Stacy. I just learned how to do it last night, because I thought I was going to do the collaboration, and I'll have to teach you how to do it. It's through your Creative Studio. You have to download the app for Google Hangouts, and then after you download it, like, if you have a Google account, you download the Hangout or the Google Hangouts, and then you're gonna go on your channel. You're gonna go into your Creative Studio, and then you're gonna go to I think it's you go into your Creative Studio, and then you're gonna go where it says live streaming. You're gonna hit that, and it's gonna show like a word event. So then you're gonna click on that. Yeah, and it'll and then you'll set up like how you want to do it online, and that's how you do it. And then at the bottom it'll say Google Hangouts, and you're gonna click on that, and then you can set up like your title and everything And then you can also send links to people too. Like you can invite people to join your chat. Like if you want to come and join my chat, that's fine. I can send you the link. How do you say that? Yeah, I can send you the link. Let me see here. Oh, here's a video. Okay, so group chat. That's the group chat. See, I'm still learning how to do it. But like I can invite you. What's your email address? Do you want to come up? You don't have to show your face. Oh, you have a nurse? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you're doing okay then? But yeah, if you need some help, Stacey, I'll walk you through it. And then I can also mute myself too. But like I said, I just that's my plan for I'm planning to do some videos. I've been just uploading because I just, like I said, I've been like really busy. Hi DJ to DJ, how are you doing? I missed you all. It's been a while. Oh, thank you, DJ to DJ. Yeah, I thought I'd pop in here because, like I was telling people, I was gonna do a collab tonight, but somebody had to work. It'll probably be around Saturday. I missed you too. I see you in other chats, DJ to DJ. I just figured out Google Hangouts like last night. But see, I can't see the chat, so I have to look at my phone. Because they don't show the chat here. I don't know how to do that one yet. I'm still figuring it out. But like I was saying, I'm working on a case, and I'm still getting all my information together. But like I was saying, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And it was going to be tonight. Yeah, I have to teach you guys. I mean, I just learned last night. I just learned last night. I just kind of played with it, guys. I didn't know either. And then I went on a collab last night with someone else, and they sent me a link, and then they emailed me, and I was up on their panel. It was really, I met another lady. She's really nice. She's got the picture with the cats on it. I forgot what her name is, but she's a very nice lady. Yes, on my channel, Stacey. I'll be doing it on my channel. I'm doing it with 2 YouTubers, actually, that I talk to behind the scenes. Well, Brian's one of them, but there's somebody else too. Yeah. Oh my God, DJ. Yeah, DJ, I hope you feel better, DJ the DJ. That sucks going to the dentist. I know how that feels. Yeah, it'll be a reminder. That's why I made the video earlier, to tell people that I had to cancel it. But one of the collabs I'm doing is Brian St. John, and then somebody else. But she's trying to get all her audio together because last night she was having trouble with her audio. And so I thought I'd come on here to see how you all are doing and let you know I'm still alive. I still upload. It's just I don't upload all the time. I try to do it when I can. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, you're right, Stacy. I hope that your husband's. I hope he feels better too, DJ to DJ. You're welcome, DJ to DJ. Hi, Lisa. How you doing? Yeah, DJ to DJ. I understand. So y'all can see my face. Hi. Hi, all. Yeah, thanks, Stacy. Yeah, I don't do them all the time. I'm doing okay, Lisa. Hi, Carol. How are you doing, Carol? No, I'm not going to boo you, Carol. We're past that. Come on, girl. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm looking at the chat because I'm on Google Hangouts. You're funny, Carol. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I guess you can't see the chat. You have to look at something else to see the chat because I can't see how many are in here. I just can see it through my phone. Yeah. Freaking Carol. No, don't worry, Carol. I'm not going to boot you out. Me and you got past that a long time ago. That's okay. Carol, you're so funny. Your sinus will not heal, Lisa. What's wrong with your sinuses? You got like a sinus infection? Yours either, Carol? Oh my God. It must be that time. Well, it's spring, so it's like everybody's like sneezing and stuff. Yeah, I am too, Carol. I get like that too. Yeah, you might have like a sinus, like something going on with your sinus, Lisa. It's really bad. I'm sorry to hear that, Carol. Yeah, have you tried to go to the doctor, Lisa? I'm sorry you feel horrible, Lisa. Yeah. I'm sorry about that, guys. I get these notifications. I'm gonna hide myself now. I'll talk to you this way. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay. Oh wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Stacy. Oh wow. Well, you know what's going on here in South Florida, guys? You're not gonna believe this. Okay. I just found out there's an outbreak of hepatitis A here in my state. And because I have the autoimmune disease, I had to get a hepatitis A shot. I mean, there's been it's spreading like humidity here. Yeah, Lisa. Yeah, and it sucks. I mean, I had to get because see, I suffer from an autoimmune disease. I suffer from rheumatoid arthritis. Yeah, Carol. Yeah, and I didn't even know. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Stacy. Yeah, I have to be careful with that because see, I work in a grocery store, and so you don't know if these people like wash their hands. Your daughter had to get it too, Carol? Yeah. Well, I think I'll be okay, Lisa. Um, I got the shots and I did it because of the autoimmune disease because like I said, I work in a grocery store and I see all kinds of people. And you don't know if they've washed their hands. You don't know that. Yeah, it is a horrible thing, Carol. It really is. You had a bottle of sanitizer? Yeah, yeah, you're right, Lisa. You're right. I need one of those. Well, I always try to make sure that I wash my hands. Yeah, you're right too, Stacy. You're bored to other suffers? What's wrong with your daughter, Carol? You, you like to bite your nails, Lisa? Are you nervous? Are you okay? Me, I'm just a worry wart. Yeah, I have RA, Carol. I don't blame you, Stacy. Hi, Jim. How you doing? Yeah, it's a bad habit. Yeah. Well, sometimes people have like I have a bad habit of I used to play with my upper lip a lot. I mean, it was just a bad habit. My mom's like, "Quit playing with your lip. Quit playing with your lip." Yeah, I don't blame you, Carol. Yeah, that's why I got to be really careful. I totally have to be really careful. How you doing, Jim? Are you doing okay? You smack your hand, Lisa? Well, my sister used to be a thumb sucker. Sucker, she sucked her thumb for a long time, but then she quit. Yeah, thank you, Carol. Yeah, I'm glad I got it too. I'm doing okay, Jim. Welcome to my channel. Thanks everybody that has subscribed to me. I really appreciate it. I don't bite, I swear. I don't bite. I'm doing okay. I had to get fitted for a boot, a cannon boot today. When you were little? Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you, Carol. I mean, this is why it's not so much that I'm addressing the drama on YouTube. This is how I feel. Okay. And I'm just going to sum it up. I'm not going to give it away because I'm going to be doing because we're going to be asking questions, the two people I'm clapping with. And yes, one of them is going to be Brian St. John. But, and I spoke to him last night on Google's Hangout and I told him, I don't condone it. I'm sorry. I just don't condone what they're doing. And I'm not going to say their names because I'm not going to put it out there. I'm not like that. respect their privacy, but they know who they are, and I just don't condone it. And my thought is, if it if you take it too far, somebody is going to get hurt. That's my biggest concern. Well, thank you, Carol. Bye, Stacy. You take care. Any advice? Well, have you tried to use like Jim, have you tried to use like like relax, what do they call it? They have like these tapes that you can get, like relaxation tapes. Like my mom, when my kids were little, she used to put like soft music of the waves to calm them down. That's sometimes, or if you breathe, like take a couple deep breaths, that might help your anxiety, Jim. Yeah, meditation. You're right, Lisa. You too. You have a wonderful night too, Stacy. Thanks for stopping by, Stacy. Yeah, the positive thoughts too, Lisa. Yeah, you're right. That's why I put a video. Sometimes I'll put some positive things, like a video. I don't know if you've seen some of my videos, but I have a video that has positive thoughts and it has sayings. Oh, you're welcome, Jim. Hi, happy wife. How you doing? I'm glad you guys are doing okay. You've been posting videos? See, oh, so you've been posting videos for meditation, is that right, Lisa? Because I know those videos, they really help. Yeah, I'll have to check out your channel, Lisa. Yeah, what I do, I'm probably putting some more videos out there for positive thoughts. I have maybe one or two videos I made about positive thoughts. Like they have like different sayings. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, happy wife. It's buffering? Yeah, they're really good, Lisa. You are right. But I'll go ahead and still continue to put out positive thought videos, because I know I did a couple of, I like doing them because it helps people think positive. Your issue? What's wrong, happy wife? Oh, thank you, Jim. I see. I told you that I'm bite. I just hid my face because I look like crap. Yeah, I like you guys. I don't. I like to be a bad connection. I'm sorry to hear about that, happy wife. Yeah, sometimes it'll do that, like the buffering and stuff. Yeah, the positive affirmations. Yeah, I'll probably put some more videos on positive affirmations because I did one already. I think one or two. I don't know. I have to look on my channel, but I do that because I want people to be able to think positive and to know that there is positive out there. I mean, I don't know if someone, I have videos of, my afterlife of domestic violence. I actually changed my channel name, but it's my life after domestic violence because I'm a survivor from it. But yeah, that's true, Carol. There might be bad weather in some areas because I know we've been having some odd weather, but it's been hot here. I'm like I think it was like a couple days ago. It was like in the 90s. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I will go. I'm gonna start putting more because I am gonna do some missing crime cases that the crime community has not done. So I'm gonna put those up there. I'm still working on it. I'm trying to figure out an upload date. But yeah, but I really want to do this collab with the bullying because I feel like people need to know and be it's educational so that you understand ways to handle it. So tonight for that presentation, I have to get all my information, like, look at like some things on the internet and just put my information together so that when we come up as a collab, because we have it worked out where we're going to be able to ask you guys questions in the audience. And then we're probably, I think I'm also, we might be working like on a support group, like a private group, like on YouTube, where we send people the link and you can come and talk about if you're feeling bullied or, just to have a safe place where people can talk without being judged. Because I've been talking, I talked to two other YouTubers off behind the scenes. Well, thank you, Carol. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, I think it'll be great too because it'll give people an opportunity to be able to express their feelings without being judgmental or without, you know, somebody saying they didn't like something they said. It's pretty going to be much of where you can just go in and express your feelings. But I did talk to Brian, I think just last night we spoke, and that's when I had told him about that I didn't agree what was going on. And then we also had spoken about different ways that's why I got to get after I get off this live, I have to go and do my research of different ways we can cope with the bullying. Because my main concern is I feel in my heart that something bad's going to happen. I feel like it's going to get worse before it's going to get better. But my main concern is, see, you guys are all my family on YouTube. I came to YouTube with the purpose of helping people. My platform is not drama. You guys are all welcome to come in here to express your feelings. I'm not going to sit here and judge you. And I don't mind if you go to other people's channels. I'm not like that. You like who you like. And what was I going to say? And I just, that was the whole purpose, was to come to help people out. And I think this will be really good on the bullying thing so that we all know how to cope with it when it comes about, that we're not, engaging in it, or we don't have to engage in it. So I think, my thing on it is it's going to be a really good collab. You're funny, Lisa. Yeah, he is a nice guy, Carol. Very, very nice. I like Brian. And I told him, hey, just because he's friends with them, the other people on the other tube, I'm not going to say their names, my friendship with him is not going to change. And I've already told him that. I'm not like that. You like who you want to like, you support who you want to support. I'm just not like that. Yeah, he does. He has a limit. But, we're all looking forward to this. And I think it'll help, how we can deal with it. Yeah, he is a nice guy, Lisa. Okay. Okay, happy wife. I understand. I know about cases. Sometimes if you got court cases and you're involved with them, yeah, you can't discuss them. And I get that and I understand that. I mean, after watching court TV for so many years, because I did. I mean, I watched a lot of court TV. But yeah, so I'm trying to think. So after I get off the site, that's what I'm going to be doing is getting all my information together because I think that's what we also wanted to work on for the collab is getting information together um, and then going from there. Oh, so am I, Lisa. I love crime TV. I mean, I've been watching it since I was married to my ex-husband. I mean, I used to watch a lot of forensic files. So, um, you know, I love that stuff. I love forensics. I'm just like so into it. You are too, Lisa? You do too, Carol? Yeah, I know a lot of you do. I think what I get into is like all the what do I want to call it? Like all the like the case I'm doing is about a little girl um out it came from Ohio. She was 4 years old and she was killed by her mom and her stepdad. So that's the case I'm working on right now. I did get the police report. I do have that. I was able to download that. Your daughter and you are hooked on it, Carol? Wow. It's your half brother, Craig? Is that what you're talking about, happy wife? So yeah, what was I gonna say? There was something else I was gonna say. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I have like one of those brain farts, guys. Yeah, it's very interesting, Lisa. It's very, very interesting. I like it. I mean, I think what gets me interested is all the evidence, and then you got the forensic, and then the toxicology, like the autopsy reports. But this one is based on a little girl who her mother beat her to death, pretty much beat her. And she died of a small stroke. She had this aneurysm, like a blood clot in her brain, and that pretty much killed her. Oh, I understand, happy wife. Yeah, she was 4 years old, and then her mom pretty much malnourished her. So when the little girl died, because there was like police reports, she was like in daycare, and she would come to school or daycare with bruises, and and I saw it on YouTube. I saw the whole trial. It was heartbreaking. Um, her mom would beat her, and she would go to school with bruises, and so the daycare facility people they would make reports and stuff. And she would tell them that her mom was doing it. And so they would report it, but it just felt like this little girl, she just like fell through the cracks of the system. It's Anila Day is her name. She died last year in March of 2018. So it was recent. The mom and dad went to trial like in March. So this past month they went to trial. Yeah, it is sad, Lisa. But I did manage to get the police report. That I did download. And then I'm still like looking, I'm trying to think how I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to gather all my facts and then write it up in a story and then do a video. But I might do it like depending what I can get off the internet as far as looking for all the information, and maybe I might do it in two parts. And then I'll probably do a live and ask what people thought or if they have any questions. Yeah, it is very sad, Lisa. Very, very sad. I mean, I was heartbroken when I saw the case myself. And then the dad, I mean, I felt bad for the real dad because that was her stepdad. And it was a very sad case. And well, see, they were both found guilty, and she got the harshest punishment in jail. She got life in jail without parole. And the other one, the boyfriend or the stepdad, he got 20 years and then with parole. So he can get out, but she'll die in prison, the mom will. Okay, Carol. So yeah, that's one case. And then I think there's another case that somebody handed to me too after I do that. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just do it like in videos, and then after I do it in videos, depending, you know, like depending how long, if I have to do it in two-part, then I'll do it in two parts. I mean, it just depends how much information I can get. And then pretty much putting him like in a story form, and then, going over the facts. And then be able to go live and see what you all think. But yeah, there are some missing cases that they're new that I'm going to start doing on my channel. Plus the after domestic violence. I believe then there was something else. Oh, yes. And I don't know if you guys saw the thing that I had about there was this girl, and it happened 3 years ago. And I think I put a link in one of my videos. There's a link. I can't think it was one of the videos I have has the link. And her boyfriend put her on fire. And I guess they got into a domestic dispute, I think it was. And well, thank you, Lisa. I guess what happened was, okay, because I have it's linked on one of my videos, and I recommend people go watch it. They don't show anything as far as her being on fire or anything. They just show her in the hospital. But they got into an argument. Okay, I guess she was with someone, and then they broke up, and then from what I understand, she was with one of her boyfriend, and she was kind of suffering from drugs, and she was going into rehab. Well, I guess the boyfriend that she was with at the time, they got into an argument in the parking lot of a Speedway store. It happened 3 years ago. And she actually threw like a paper cup, one of those paper cups with hot coffee. Well, she threw it at him, and he like got really mad at her, and they got into it. And then he went back, got gas, and threw it. And I guess it got like down her throat. And then I guess he was chasing her, and he finally threw like gas on her, and he took a lighter and lit her on fire. She actually died. But the link is in one of my videos, and it's very, very sad. No, I think it was the Speedway. Yes, it was. And she was in the hospital for a while. She lived for a while before she died. But yeah, I think it was called she was at the gas station. But it happened in Columbus, Ohio. Is where it happened. It happened like a couple years ago. Yeah, that's the story I'm talking about. Yeah, it was terrible. And they have the deposition where she's talking in court. That's why I put the link down there on one of my videos, because they showed the deposition where she's talking about it, about what led up to the events. But that goes back to domestic violence. She wanted to live, but she couldn't sustain her injuries. Hi, Dumpling Delight. Oh, I'm sorry, Dumpling Delight. I hope you feel better. Yeah. Yeah. Happy wife. That's it. Well, hugs back at you, Dumpin' Delight. But it was a very sad story, and yes, guys, it does go back to domestic violence because I feel like he had no right to do that. I don't care what kind of argument, because he was calling her names. I don't care what kind of argument you have. The fact is that this man could do this to this person, and she's lost her life. And there's so many women out there who do. Domestic violence is a silent killer. I've always known that. Um, and that's why I encourage people, if you know anybody or a friend, get them help. There is help out there. There's the National Domestic Violence Hotline, which you can find me in the About section, and you can call them 24/7, and they can help that loved one get, not so much get, well, they encourage them, but they can't make them leave their abuser. It's all up to them, but they can get them help. They can recommend them to shelters, whatever they need. It's a very good number, and they're there 24, even just to talk if they're going through it. Just to talk. Because I remember I called them a lot. They were always there for me, 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So no one should ever have to experience, some type of abuse at all. And I don't care what it is. It can be, physical. Yes, physical is not as bad as the emotional. And here's why. The emotional part, it takes away your self-worth. Like, guys, I have a lot of self-worth issues, and I'm still working on it today. I'm still healing. It takes away your self-confidence. It takes away the dignity, the person that you are, because the abuser does so much to you that you start believing you're that person. And it's like, I know you guys have heard of the word gaslighting, you know? So, I didn't even know what it was for the longest time. I did not know what gaslighting was until it was described to me when I left this past abusive relationship a couple years ago. So I didn't even know what it was, you know, and I get that, and um, it does. I'm gonna be looking at the chat. Oh, really? I hope you feel better. That's good, Dumping the Light. That's really good because it's so important, and a lot of people don't like to hear about domestic violence, but it is a real thing. It is a real thing. And I look at it as a silent killer because what goes on, um, and I'll be looking at the chat a little bit, but what goes on, um, nobody knows because it's such a silent killer that nobody realizes that you can't see it behind closed door. Like me, when I was going through my abusive situation, I would put up a front. So that victim's only going to put up a front. They're not going to show you the other side because they're too afraid to. They show you what they want you to see. So that's why, they don't, you don't know unless they come out and, tell you that, yeah, someone's hitting them or abusing them in some way. Like with me, I used to lie. Like I would tell people, you know what? I fell down, when I know that that's not what really happened in my home. Because actually, to be honest with you guys, the victim is very shamed. They're ashamed of it. They don't want people to know. So that's why it's so hidden, because because the victim is very ashamed of it. You know, they and I was very ashamed of it. Very ashamed, because I always thought they believe that it's their fault. And I did, and I felt like, okay, I deserved it. Maybe if I wouldn't do this, he wouldn't do that. And so I always felt like I deserved it. And that's how the victim sees it. They feel like they deserve it. And, and they don't. Nobody deserves to be abused, not even emotional abuse. Okay, Lisa. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Dump and Delight. I really am. Yeah, yeah, and I did the same thing, Dump and Delight. I did. I would do the same thing, but here's the thing, me, I didn't really do the same thing. I would just cover up their bruises until my family started to realize, and they confronted me. They confronted me and said, is she, I mean, is, such and such is, I can't say his name because I have to protect his privacy, but is such and such hitting you? And I would say, tell us the truth, and sometimes, that's not, it's easier said than done, you know, um, and it was hard for me to come out and say, yeah, he's hitting me. You know, and I remember the first time my mom didn't even know. My dad was the one that asked me, and my dad was really mad, because he was really protective of us girls. He, that's the way he was. And, you know, and the victim is just they're just very ashamed. And, and, and sometimes when you know, people, sometimes they try to be understanding, but sometimes it's hard for them to see the victim. I mean, it's hard to explain because I know some people couldn't understand me, but with victims, sometimes they don't tell. Sometimes they think that they can sit here and they can play the fix it game. Oh, if I do this, I can fix it. Or sometimes they think they can fix the person, thinking that, oh, it's going to get better. But all it is just a cycle. It's just a cycle that it just keeps going and going and going. It doesn't stop. Yeah, that's right, Dumbledore. Like, yes, people do. Yeah. Sometimes I guess, sometimes, yeah, they can hide it, but eventually people are going to notice. And with the victim, sometimes it's not. They don't want to talk about it. Like, I know, I just didn't want to talk about it. I just didn't want to deal with it. And you know, um, and then sometimes they don't want to make it worse, so that's why they don't say nothing. And I think the reason why most victims don't want to go to the police because they don't want to make it worse, because when you try to leave your abuser, it is the most dangerous thing, okay, when you're leaving, because that abuser is losing control. They're losing control of the victim. So that's why they say that's the most dangerous time, is when the victim is trying to leave. So that's why they say, the victim should not tell their abuser that they're leaving, because that's the most dangerous time. So, they have to know when their abuser is not at home. So, they have to try to plan around that. And sometimes they leave with just the clothes on their back, and they have to start over again. And then I've been in shelters myself when I was going through my domestic violence, where I've seen women actually go back. And it's sad because you don't want to see that. But again, sometimes the abuser is the main income. And sometimes I think, they're afraid if they don't go back that something bad's going to happen. And that's why a lot of them end up going back, or sometimes they can't support themselves because that abuser was their main, like I said, main income. Oh, hi, Carol. You went back twice before you left. Well, that's good you left, Like me? On the other hand, I was with my husband. We fought. I must have went back a dozen times, and a lot of people told me, a lot of my friends, and they would tell me, what is it going to take for you to leave? And I would say, I love him. I would always use the words, I love him, and and I guess, to be honest with you guys, I was just afraid to be by myself, but I really did love him. But I would just make that excuse. I would be like, he was doing, his drugs, or he was drinking. He didn't mean to do it, or he says he's sorry, because he would tell me he was sorry. So the victim, the abuser will, okay, this is how it goes. This is how it goes in cycles, guys. The abuser, okay, when the explosion happens, then there's a honeymoon stage. And I think I have a video on that. It's called the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde trait. Well, the honeymoon stage is they wine and dine you, and they buy you all kinds of, they lift you up so that you stay. So you think, oh, it's not so bad. He's sorry. And then that tension builds. And they'll tell you, oh, I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Please forgive me. I'll get counseling. They'll do all kinds of stuff to make that victim stay. And then everything's hunky-dory. And then the tension, it'll just build, and it'll build, and it'll build, and it'll build. And then the explosion happens. And then you've got this repeat cycle all over again. It just keeps going over and over again. And to the point where, it just keeps going until the point the victim has to know when enough is enough. You can't tell somebody, oh, you need to leave that person. No, it's not that easy. They have to know when enough is enough. You have to say to yourself, okay, enough's enough. You have to get to that breaking point, because that's how do I put it? So that's race that. That's pretty much how that cycle goes. It's just the tension, and then the explosion, and then you got the honeymoon stage, or you have that makeup sex. That's another thing. Most of my abusers would be like the makeup sex, or they'd be like, oh, here's some money, and they don't justify it, and then they minimize the abuse. The bad role will minimize it. They'll minimize it, like, oh, it wasn't that bad, or they'll come up with something like that. Those are like examples to how they minimize it, or they like to blame me. It's the blaming game. So, well, if you wouldn't do that, I wouldn't do this. So they point the blame back at the victim. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm like rambling on. I'm not looking at the chat. But I'll be looking at the chat again. But what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is that it's the blaming game. So they're going to blame the victim. So they're going to minimize their abuse. So there again, you're blamed for it. Oh, it's your fault. Well, if you wouldn't do this, well, I wouldn't do that. Or what I always used to like, I always did was I thought, okay, if I wouldn't do this, and if I change my ways, then I can fix it. So I was like one of those type of persons that would just fix it. Or they would be like, well, you're the problem. They minimize it because they want you to believe that you, as a victim, are the problem. But you're not. See, they don't want it. See, the abusers don't want to own up to what they do as far as abuse. They don't want to own up to it. They just don't. And you can't argue with them. They always feel they're right, and you're always wrong. They always say, "Oh, you got the attitude," and I don't. I'm this angel that doesn't do anything wrong. Or they try to reverse, like I had my ex-boyfriend here. Here's an example. He's a perfect example of my ex-boyfriend. We were going to couples counseling, and he would make up stories like, well, she gets mad at me because I don't call her. And I'd be like, wait a minute here. I don't get mad because you don't call. Why would I get mad? Then one time he told me there was an argument that we had. So he goes to counselor and he tells the counselors, well, he says, he kept saying, oh, well, it's just getting worse. He always would make me be the problem. He would never admit that he was also the problem. Because, see, I was always the problem. So that's pretty much what the abuser will do. They'll make you feel like it's always your fault. They put the blame on the victim because they don't want to own up to what they do, and they make you feel bad. They say all kinds of mean things to you, and you start believing it. And that's what it does to your self-esteem. It'll hurt your self-confidence, and then you feel like you're really what they said that you really are. So you're dealing with that. But hi, Uncle Albert, how you doing? Oh, thank you, Uncle Albert. So that's I don't that's what I'm wanting you guys to understand, that um that versus that's why the victim always internalizes it, because they really do believe it's their fault, and that's how the abuser will make them feel. And like with me, I had broken bruises. I'm sorry, I had a broken bone. He broke my bone. I think what drove me to leave was when he tried to kill me. And when I ended up in the emergency room, like I said, with a broken bone, he broke my finger twice. I still live with the scars today. I mean, it is a constant reminder, but I look at it as I'm a survivor. And I have a different life now. I have a job. I have my own place. I have a new car that I just got last year. I've been blessed with a lot of stuff. I've been blessed to come on YouTube and be able to start a channel and be able to share my experiences with other people and be able to help people that are in this situation, that you don't have to stay. There is a life outside of domestic violence, and you can have a normal life. And I'm the perfect example of it, and to show people that there is a life. You can get out and you can live a productive life. Like, I didn't think with amazing things that I would be able to do, like go to school and get a college degree with a learning disability. I mean, I graduated with honors in 2010 and walked with honors. So there is a life outside of leaving an abusive situation. And I want women to know that there's a life, and you have to be able to, you can do it. You can. If I can do it, you can do it. I mean, and there's just I've been blessed with a lot of rewards, but I don't condone any type of abuse. Just like what we see here on the platform, I don't condone it. I don't believe in it. And that's my thought on it. I do believe that bullying will take anybody to the extreme. I've seen it happen on social media, and it's sad, where people have actually taken their own lives, and it's pretty sad. And that's my thought on it. And I don't want to get into too much depth of what we're going to be doing with the collab, but you kind of get what I'm talking about. And hang on for a second. Let me look at the chat. Exactly, Dumping the Light. You are right. Yep, that's right. They do dump in the light. Yeah, it took me a long time too, dumping the light. Oh, thank you, Uncle Robert Albert. Yeah, because I just want people to know that there's a life out there. I mean, you can live a successful life. And it's sad that the numbers are rising every year in domestic violence. Do you know me sitting here? Women are dying all around the world, and every 5 seconds, there's somebody being abused in their home, or they're dying from it. It's pretty sad. And the number keeps rising. Hi, Stan. How you doing? You talk a lot. You're so funny, Carol. You're going to your corner. Don't go to your corner, Carol. You're funny. But I just wanted to put it out there, guys, just to sum it up and educate you a little bit that domestic violence, and I believe, and I don't know if any of you believe, it is a silent killer. And the reason why I said that is because it happens behind closed doors. And most victims don't like talking about it. They don't want to realize that they're abused and they think that it's normal, but it's not. And I agree with you, Dumping Delight, about words. Words can hurt people. I don't care. My mom used to say this words of, oh, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt. But that's a little crap, okay? Because words can hurt. They hurt more than anything than you being punched by somebody. Because, like I said, it does. It takes a lot of your self esteem, your self worth, your self value, and you start believing those things. You really do. And it's very hard. And it's just a hard factor, but it's true. Now, sometimes when I was being abused, I wish they would have hit me than say the things they did. Because the words hurt. I mean, they would call me all kinds of stuff. The people that I was with, and that's what happens in the homes. Oh wow, I'm so happy for you, happy wife. Yeah, and I know you guys have heard that term. A lot of you have heard that. But it came out, Carol. Exactly, Carol. I agree with you on the bruises and breaks and heal words do not. Right. Because they don't. They really don't. Because they get you like right in here, like deep down inside. So they don't. They really don't. They really, really, really don't, guys. And just, that's why, people just need to be careful what people say. And like I said, you can drive somebody to that point where they hurt themselves. Look at Caitlin Davis. I did a video on her. That was a sad story. I don't know. I think a lot of you saw John Crime's uh, documentary on that little girl, and it was sad. And and how she was bullied on social media, and then she was being abused at home. That's sad. It does. It drives people to that breaking point. Yeah, it is. It is, Uncle Albo. Yes, it is. You got in your corner, Carol. Yeah, yeah. See, that's right. Yeah, I would be doing the same too, dumping the light. That's right. You think they done it to you, they'll go in, and if they don't get help for it, they'll go and do it to the next person. It's a constant pattern. And like, what I learned, and I took domestic violence training. Training. I went through a lot. I went through 43 hours of domestic violence training. And what I learned in training was the reason why batterers are batterers is either because they grew up with a parent who was an alcoholic and it happened in their home when they were little. They saw it happen in their home. It's a learned behavior. And then sometimes it can be because they're addicted to drugs and alcohol. Um, that's pretty much, somebody that becomes a batterer. But yes, it's a learned behavior. I'm sorry to hear about that, happy wife. But you can always come here and talk. That's good, Uncle Albert. Because everybody needs a helping hand, guys. People need to know that people really do care. And I care about all of you. I really do. And if I didn't care, you would know I didn't care, but I do. I care about all of you, and I don't like to see anybody hurting. I don't like, seeing any of it. It breaks my heart. Oh, thank you, Dumping Like, thank you. Yeah, that's why. I'm gonna still continue. I'm still gonna do the cases I told you about, and I'm gonna still do the positive affirmations. I think I have a video up there that has positive thoughts, and they're positive like sayings um, that I have up there to help everybody think positive. Like I promised myself this year, I'm not thinking negative, because if you think negative, and this is something I learned, you get negative. If you think positive, you get positive. So I said to myself at the beginning of this year, I'm not thinking negative. Like I just had something happen to me. Okay, I got a doctor's notice for work, and it said I could not lift because I work in a grocery store and I'm a cashier there, and I do some type of lifting. So I went to work. I think it was on Sunday, and I get there, okay, and turned out to be I couldn't work because they had put zero lifting. So they were like, okay, my boss is like, I can't let you work. She's like, love, I can't let you work. And I'm like, what? She goes, no, I cannot let you work. So I'm like, oh, great. Are you serious? She's like, no. So she screenshot it for my store manager, sent it to her. She's like, no, we can't let you work. I'm like, oh my God. So she goes, you're going to have to get this, taken care of with the doctor. So I'm like, okay. But here we're at Sunday, so it'd be like the next day. So I'm like, okay. So I was a little upset. I talked to her for a little bit. Then I gathered, and I was upset about it. But then I'm like, and then the day before, I'm on a mission to feed a homeless person. So I couldn't, because I do Uber Eats, so I got a delivery that it didn't have. I couldn't get to actually because the road was blocked up by where they lived. So I'm trying to get a hold of the customer. The customer don't even answer the phone. So then I called the support. They couldn't get a hold of them. So they basically told me to cancel the trip. So basically, I got stuck with the, see what happens is with Uber Eats, if I can't get a hold of the customer, then I'm stuck with their order that they've ordered. And believe me, it's happened to me a couple times, guys. So I got stuck with the order. So I'm thinking, okay, I didn't really want it because it was something from McDonald's. So I'm like, okay, I really don't want it because, I don't really eat fast food that much. So I continued to work that day, and it was such on a mission that I was trying to find. I said, fine, I'm not going to throw away this food. I'd rather give it to someone that's homeless. Now, I'm on a mission, but I couldn't find nobody. So that day, when I was upset about not working, I thought, okay, I'm not going to get upset. I'm just not going to get upset. It's not worth getting upset. Okay, I can't work. Okay, we'll get it taken care of tomorrow. I'm not going to get upset because that's just working myself out. I'm just going to think positive. Just think positive. I'm not going to get upset because I was ready to cry when I left work. I'm like, no, I'm not going to get upset. I'm just not going to get upset. This will all work out in the end. And so then, because I was on the mission the day before to find a homeless person to feed him, because that's how I am, I go halfway up to where I live, and I found the gentleman I always see. He's in a wheelchair, and it's really sad. So I'm like, okay, my mission is accomplished. So I come back around, and I was able to get on the side of the street that he was on. I said, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get you some food. I have some food. I'll be right back. So I come back to my apartment, and the food that I had from the day before, I warmed it up in the microwave, and then I got back in my car. I drove back to where he was, and I gave it to him, and I said, here, this is for you. And you don't know how thankful that guy was. He's like, thank you. Oh, thank you. God bless you. Thank you. You know, and I felt better. And then after I did that, I ended up making a lot of money that day. And then I ended up straightening up. I ended up straightening out with the doctor yesterday. And then on top of that, my boss, or my store manager, comes up to me yesterday and says, how about do you want to work some extra hours to make up for on Sunday? And I'm like, yeah. So I ended up making it up for Sunday today. So that, I just kept positive, and that's what I mean. You just stay positive. Oh, thank you, Dump Delight. Oh, thank you, Carol. Good night, Carol. Yeah, it does sound fun. Have fun. So back to what I was saying. So what I'm gonna do, well, I'm gonna start doing. I do have a video, positive thought. I am gonna make more of those because I feel like if I put some positive affirmation out there, and I like doing them because I do them with music and I do them with sayings, and I think that it will help a lot of people too because Like I said to all of you, thinking positive, you get positive. You think negative, you get negative. And that's one thing I learned about myself. And, you know, and it is true. And like I said, in the beginning of the year, yeah, that's pretty much my goal was don't think negative, think positive, happy thoughts, you know. And so it's a hard behavior to change, but I mean, I still get in that mode of that negative, but I'm starting to get into that mode of positive too. So it's a very hard thing to change. Good night, Carol. That was nice chatting with you. So, back to you guys. Because I don't want to render it. But give me your some opinions. How are you all feeling today? Believe me, I'm not a drama channel, guys. You guys can come in here and chat. Oh, thank you, Dumpling. I hope you feel better. Oh, that's okay, Sam. I know some people are having issues. I don't know what's going on. But see, I'm doing my live on Google Hangouts. Thank you, Dumping Delight. I like it too. I like that I can chat with you guys. No drama. No drama here, guys. No drama. What I really like about my channel is I can educate you guys. No, that's what I really like. I can educate you guys, not just by my personal experience, but just really educate, you know, just get the message out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've had that happen to me too, San. And and I don't go into many people's lives anymore. But when I was, yeah, it would time me out. And it'd be like, you're timed out. I'm like, what? And it said the same thing. I was commenting too much. I had the same issue. I'm like, crap. Yeah, and then yeah, you're right too. I got kicked out too. Okay, bye, Uncle Albert. Like, thanks for stopping in. So back to what I was saying. Is there anything you guys want to try? Are you guys doing okay? Are you guys okay? I want to know how you guys are feeling. How are you all feeling tonight? Is everybody okay? I know some people left because I know some of you guys got to go to bed. I mean, that's my main concern, you know, making sure you guys are doing okay. And, and, you know, just making sure that you guys are okay. Because you guys are always free to talk, come on here and talk. I mean, I don't have a problem. I mean, if you guys want to, you know, share each other's links, that's fine. I mean, it's about supporting each other. But I do have somebody that I think I have to get her link that, you know, that you can help me with. But I got to talk to her because I got to get her link. But when I do the collab with them, yeah, I'll put her link in there because she also has a channel. But what was I going to say? Oh, God, what time is it? Oh, my God, it's 8:30. So, with that being said, I hope that you guys got, some education on this. And like I said, if you want to talk to me or anything like that, you're welcome to email me. My email address is in the about section of me in my channel. So you're always welcome to email me. Oh, happy wife. I haven't seen you in a while, happy wife. And I don't know. Have you guys heard from mommy of three? Because I haven't seen her either. I mean, I've seen her in the chats, but I haven't talked to her, but I don't, like I said, I haven't gone into any chat, so I don't know. Is she doing okay, mommy of three? Stop, Stinky. I mean, I don't see too, like I said, I don't go to too many chats because by the time people are doing lives, I'm already in bed. Because I don't do my lives late at night. But yeah, I'm already in bed, so I usually watch the recaps if I go to any of their channels. But lately I just been staying low and just trying to, come up with more ideas on my channel. But yes, I will do some more, like I told you before, I will do some more positive affirmations videos to help y'all out and healing on what's going on the platform, and hopefully that will help you all out with those positive thoughts. But I think I have like one or two videos on my channel. I think I made like two. No, I think I only made one. I probably make more. But I will do that and stuff like that. And I can't wait to do this compilation. I probably got it. Like I said, I got to do the all the research. But with that being said, guys, I know I didn't show my face. I look like a mess because I just like been working and stuff. So I just figured, I would just like show my picture. I hope you guys don't mind. But I guess I get a little shy of the camera sometimes. So, like, sometimes the words don't come out right the way I want them to, and expressing myself. So like that, this kind of helps. And I can still look at the chat of you all. And, but look, I'm going to get off here because I got to do some research and get all this stuff together for the club. And then I got to make another phone call. But I'm going to get going. It was so good to chat with you all. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who has supported my channel. I totally appreciate it. You don't know how much I appreciate it. But I'm going to be going. I got to get off now because, like I said, I got to get all this stuff together, and then I have to make another phone call. I have to make a phone call to someone. So I will see you guys in the next live. That will be with the okay. With the different collabs. I will put a posting out on it, and it will be again on my Google Hangouts because I will, yeah, it'll be on my Google Hangouts, and I will post it up there again. And but yeah, I gotta get off now because yeah, I have to do all of that. So you guys have a good night. God bless you all, and thank you for everybody that came to the chat and joined me. And I hope that I educated you guys enough. And just think positive, guys. Just think positive. I try not to engage with the drama, but I just don't like what's going on. But that's my honest opinion. I do not go into certain lives. I've been trying to stay. I think the first live I went into was last night, and I did a collab with somebody else, and I do have her link, but I got to get it, and I will put it in my subscription below. She's a very nice lady. She's got a cat. Well, she's got cats, but she's nice. She just started a channel. Very nice lady. I think I saw some of you in there, but very nice lady. And then there's Eric's channel. He's also nice. Very nice guy. So I will be going now, and I will see you in the next live. You all have a blessed night, and I will see you, and keep peace and stay positive, and I will be seeing you soon. God bless you all. Good night. Bye-bye.